Welcome back to the Doctor's Kitchen with me, Dr. Rupy. Today I'm going to show you a really simple recipe. It's a green breakfast bowl with hummus and some simple boiled eggs. It's something I do a couple of times a week because it's so quick and I know you're going to absolutely love it. So we're going to start off with some boiling water in a saucepan and we're going to get 2 eggs and I'm going to pop those in straight away. So eggs are a great source of choline. They've got particular elements called zeaxanthin and lutein. They're actually really good for your eye health, and that's why I encourage people, if you're gonna eat eggs, you should definitely have the yolk because that's actually where a lot of nutrition comes from. We're going to start off with our greens. Now with our greens, I'm using a mixture of watercress and some snow pea shoots, but you can use whatever greens you have. There's lots of different English sprouting greens. Just get really inventive with it. I really recommend actually getting broccoli sprouts or mustard sprouts. You can get them super cheap all up and down the country. You can even get them delivered to you as well from a company called Sky Sprouts. No affiliation whatsoever. So I'm going to roughly chop these greens and then pop them in the bowl. These are not only absolutely delicious, those bitter compounds reflect all the different sorts of phytochemicals that you get in greens. In particular with watercress, there's vitamin K, there's folate. It's fantastic for brain health and overall health as well because of its anti-inflammatory activity. There's lots of studies looking at how watercress is actually very healthy to get into your diet. A couple of times a week, I would say. So I'm going to use some fermented pickles. Now these are actually some specialty ones that I got from South Africa. You don't need to go that fancy. You can get any sorts of ferments, whatever you like. So there's pickles, there's capers, there's even sauerkrauts as well that you can get in delis. I'd always go for the ones that you find in the refrigerated section because they're definitely the better tasting and the fresher. Now it's a type of probiotic food which is fantastic for gut health, and the microbiome and gut health in general is exploding at the moment in terms of the amount of research going on in it and its relevance to overall health as well. So getting some probiotic foods is definitely a healthy habit to get into. I'm just going to take a couple of buds and sprinkle them on top of the greens for that lovely acidic flavour. So I prefer to actually make my hummus myself when I can, but when it's the morning and you're rushed, there's nothing wrong with just getting some simple hummus you can get from supermarkets or delis. There's loads of brands that taste fantastic. Hummus is simply chickpeas blended with a little bit of garlic and some tahini, depending on which brand you get. Fantastic ingredient, tons of prebiotic fiber, and it's really marries well with all the different flavors that we've got going here. Beans, legumes, they're a real staple of the Mediterranean diet, and that is probably one of the healthiest ways to eat for the majority of us. You put your eggs in for exactly 7 minutes into boiling water, and then as soon as 7 minutes are up, you just take them out and you want to run this under the cold water tap for as long as it takes to get them right down to temperature. Now all I'm going to do is drizzle this with some beautiful extra virgin olive oil and a little bit of Za'atar and Sumac dressing. So just to add a little bit more flair and some texture to this dish, I'm going to use some lightly crushed pecans, but you can use any sorts of nuts or seeds. Pumpkin seeds would work really well as well. And getting nuts and seeds is a fantastic way of introducing not only fatty acids, but also minerals like magnesium and selenium too. And there you have it. This is my simple breakfast bowl. It takes less than 10 minutes. And if you like this, there are tons of other recipes on this YouTube channel, so make sure you subscribe and check out my website, thedoctorskitchen.com. And don't forget to check out my cookbook as well. You can get that from Amazon and all good bookstores in the UK.